Hello friends, welcome to this project making session with Edu4Sure. Here we are going to develop a project for password generator. The problem statement is as follows. We need to develop a project in Python which generates a random password for the user. Ask the user how long they want their password to be and how many letters and numbers they want in their password. We can have a mix of upper and lowercase characters, numbers, symbols, which are the special letters or characters. The length of the password must be entered by the user, but the password should be a minimum of 6 characters long. Let us see what do we require to make this project. First of all, let us try to understand the term password. What is a password? A password or a passcode is a memorized secret string, essentially a combination of alphabets, both uppercase and lowercase, digits, and special characters usually used to confirm the identity of a user. In other words, it's a string of characters used to verify the identity of a user during the authentication process. Sometimes this password is set by the user, and in many applications, the system may require to generate it randomly. Whether we are using any platform, say Gmail, Facebook, Twitter, in any of the platforms, in order to authenticate the user, it is requiring to enter a password. This password must be some special string, which is a combination of alphabets, digits, and special characters. We are trying to create a project in Python where the system itself is going to generate a password for the user in order to maintain secrecy, in order to confirm the identity of the user. Plus, this password is going to be hard for anybody to guess or to decode. Let us try to create a random password generator using core Python modules. Let us see which all Python modules will be used in the project. First of all, we may be requiring a random module. This random module is used to perform random generations. We are making use of random.sample module here to achieve the output with all unique characters, as random.sample never repeats characters. We must note here that using random.sample may be less secure as it will reduce the probability of combinations because we are not allowing repetitive letters and digits. But for a small application, generating unique passwords, unique strings is also a good option. So let's see to it. Another module that we may be requiring in this project is string module. The string module contains a number of useful constants, classes, and a number of functions to process the Python standard string. Some of these functions are string.ascii letters, which is a concatenation of the ASCII uppercase and lowercase letters, string.ascii lowercase, which is a combination of all lowercase letters, string.ascii uppercase, which contains all uppercase letters, string.digits, which generates a string of digits from 0 to 9, then string.punctuation, which is a string of ASCII characters which are considered punctuation characters. String.punctuation enables us to generate a string with punctuation letters as well. So let us get started with the coding part of our project. Here on your screens, you can see the Anaconda navigator from where we are going to launch the PyCharm IDE. Now you can see on your screens, the PyCharm IDE is fully launched. So let us go about and create a new project in PyCharm. So let us create a project with the name random password term. So you can see it may take a while for the project to be created. random password generator to our project, and here our project is fully launched. So we'll try to create a new Python file in this project and we'll start coding there. So it may take a while in loading the complete project and the complete virtual environment setup and all. So we can just wait for a while. So here we can see our project is fully launched. So let us right click on the project and try to create a new Python file here. So let us name this as password generator. Password generator.py is now fully launched. So let us start coding. Let me enter into the presentation mode for a better view of the code for all the viewers. So here you can see our password generator.py is fully launched in widescreen mode. So let us start. So first of all, we need to import the necessary modules. Let me put a comment for your help. So import modules. So two modules that we talked about are import random. This is one of the most important module that we'll be using. And second one is import string. So we are using the string module. So these two modules we are using. Let us try and greet the user. Whosoever is using our project, let us try to greet the user. So hello, user. Welcome to Edu4Sure random generator. So Edu4Sure password generator. So we have greeted the user. Now the next step is, first of all, we need the user to enter what length of password he wants. So nextly, we need to input the length of password. So for this, let us take a variable, say length, and make the user to input it. So we use the input function with a message, enter the length of password. Okay. Whatever the user is going to input will be taken to be in a string format. So let us just convert it into integer. So we have converted this into integer. Okay. As the user enters the length, we must make sure that the length user enters is at least 6. It may be greater than 6, but it should not be less than 6. So how can we make sure that the condition of having the password length minimum 6 letters can be fulfilled? So this can be done, this can be ensured with the help of a while loop, where we can check whether the length is less than 6. And if it is so, then the user must be prompted again to enter the length. So while the length is less than 6, we can enter this length again and again. So length is equals to, again, int input, please enter length greater than 6. Okay. So we must prompt the user to keep entering the length greater than 6. So here also we can make a better message like enter the length of the password, and in the brackets we can just say at least 6 letters. Okay, so we can just say it can be at least 6 letters password. So it will give an impression to the user that at least he must have a 6 length of password. he must enter a length which is either 6 or greater than 6. Okay, so this is a process of making sure that the length of the password is for that specific minimum length of letters needed. Fine. So let's go ahead. Now, this will continue till the length is less than 6. Once the length entered is greater than 6, it will move out of the loop and we can proceed with the next segment of code. So let us now try to define our password data. So define password data. How to do that? We must have our password with a mix of letters, which are lowercase letters, uppercase letters, some digits, and some symbols. So for lowercase, as I told you, we can use string dot sky underscore lowercase. So this is helping us to generate lowercase letters. Then similarly, we can use upper variable to fetch string dot sky uppercase. In the same manner, number equals to string dot sky digits. So we can just put in string dot digits. And in a similar manner, special characters, okay, special chars I have mentioned, equals to string dot punctuation. This will help us to generate punctuation or special characters for our password. So this is how you can generate a mix of characters. Now, let us see. Let us make a variable again with the name password equals to. Now this password must be a combination of all of these. So let it be lower, concatenated with upper, concatenated with number, again concatenated with special chars. This will ensure that our password is a combination of all of them, lowercase, uppercase, numbers and symbols, everything. Okay, so let us now try to, use random of these. Like we need random combination of lowercase, uppercase, numbers and symbols. So we must use now the random modules, random.sample function. So let us go about that. So let us create another variable, temporary password. So temporary password is having a random sample of all these. So random dot sample. Okay. Now within the brackets we must pass two parameters. First one is the combination password, that is the upper variable you can see in the above line, line number 24. The password, which is actually the concatenation or the combination of all four type of letters that we can have, comma, the length that we want. Okay, so it is having two parameters. First one is the string, the complete string of letters. Second parameter is the length of that string that we require. Okay, so ultimately it is going to randomly choose or sample out the length that we require, say 6. Okay, so 6 letters completely, which have to be the combination of all lower, upper numbers and special characters. Okay, so what next is, next we need to actually create the password. So we are here creating the complete combination password. So let us have this final password. So final password is a variable which will contain the complete password. So let us join it with an empty string. Okay, this will just ensure that the complete string is intact. Okay, so we are just concatenating and joining our temporary password with a string, with an empty string with a space, kind of, just to make sure that the complete string is intact and we are getting the final password, which is a combination of all lowercase, uppercase, numbers and simple characters. Okay, so this empty string joined with the temporary password string. And let us now give the message to the user. Your password is generated. After comma, let us print this final password. Let us now try to run what we get after completion of this code. So let us run our code and see what we get. So here we run it and see. Okay, now if you just carefully analyze what our output is showing, then hello user, welcome to Edu4Sure password generator. Okay, this was the first message that we wanted to greet our user. Now it is asking us to enter the length of the password, at least 6 letters password should be. So let me just enter some number which is less than 6. Okay, let me enter 4. Now you can see it is again prompting us to enter a length greater than 6. Now I again put it 5. Now again it is prompting. So it will prompt us, okay, till you enter a number which is greater than 6. So as I am entering, numbers less than 6, it is, continuously prompting me to enter a length which is greater than 6. So let me enter now 8. Okay. So now 8 is greater than 6. Okay, so now you can see your password is generated. Now it is giving me my password, which is a combination of, you can see, small letters, uppercase letters, special characters, digits, everything. And you can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, exactly 8 letters. You can run this code with, different lengths, 7, 8, 10, 15. It is going to generate you the combination password for that length that you want. So this was our small mini project for generating randomly a password, which is a combination of all sorts of characters present in your keyboard, that is uppercase letters, small case letters, digits, and special characters as well. With the hope that you have learned quite an interesting project with me, with Edu4Sure. With this hope, let me see you in the next lecture. Till then, practice well, happy learning. Try to implement this complete project with different lengths, with different combinations. Till then, see you. Goodbye.